Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Highland, a Beavis and BUtt-Head Rewatch podcast. My name is Chris Paw.
And I'm Drew Mulkins.
We're here this week to talk to you about the episode Scientific Stuff, which aired on May 17th, 1993. This is the first Daria episode. Daria is forced to work with Beavis and BUtt-Head in science class, and it doesn't go their way. Basically, more or less. That's basically the plot.
Yeah.
She kind of gets stuck with them. We get the first and maybe only. I'm not sure if this isn't a teacher I remember. She's called Miss Dickey.
Yeah, she might show up later, but she's not a regular character. Well, I don't know. There's a couple different characters.
The school, so far Van Driesen is not their teacher, right? We didn't see a teacher in the first season, did we?
Yeah. The door-to-door episode.
Oh, it is Van Driesen. That's true, yeah. So we'll have to see how long this teacher lasts.
Yeah, but I know there's a Spanish teacher that shows up pretty soon that I don't think ever shows up again
That's
either.
there occasionally. Oh,
yeah.
I think the balloon one, too, was a field trip to the SeaWorld or something. Wasn't Van Driesen involved in that?
No, they saw it on TV that they could show balloons.
Oh,
the logic of that one's...
I don't remember. It's not a great one.
Yeah.
This one is a better one, though.
Yeah.
We get the first appearance of Daria Morgendorffer.
Yeah.
The breakout character who went on to have her own show after this. This is the beginning of, she kind of enjoys seems to not, she doesn't completely hate being around them.
Yeah. Yeah, after everything is over, she decides to go to their house and hang out with them.
Yeah,
I think is where it ends up.
She kind of views them as a curiosity of how dumb can they really be?
Yeah, and they respect her because she can lay down some sick burns.
She doesn't
sometimes.
take any shit from them.
Yeah,
which they think is cool. They think she's cool. They call her Diarrhea.
Yeah.
But they agree that diarrhea is cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she turns the experiment into a stupidity meter, nature versus nurture kind of thing. Other notable first in this episode is the first time he says "come to Butthead," which becomes a big one of his catchphrases. Yeah, forever.
I think. And there's this song called "Come to Butthead" on their album that they put out.
Yeah, was it the soundtrack or there was a different?
There was the thing with the Sunny or the Cher duet.
Oh yeah, I think it's the soundtrack. They did some extra stuff for that.
Yeah.
I turned that on in a bar once when I was 15. I was at the bar with my dad, and I put money in the jukebox. I played the Beavis and BUtt-Head soundtrack, and as soon as these old men heard, they're like, "Who the hell turned this on?" They were all mad. My dad laughed quite a bit at that.
That is very funny.
So, real quick, we run through the videos in this episode before we usually do that up front.
Yeah.
This one had the videos Weird Science by Oingo Boingo, The Cult, Firewoman, Danzig, How the Gods Kill, INXS, The Devil Inside, and Faith No More Epic, which Butthead mistakes for Red Hot Chili Peppers. And when you see that video, who can blame him? They bounce around the exact same way.
Yeah.
These are still so we just reviewed a newer episode before this one, which you'll see, but on a different video. But at this point, there's maybe one video segment on the new 2025 season And these are still like they're filling out quite a lot of time with the video segments back in these early episodes.
Yeah. Well, and now it's also they balance it out with like one YouTube video and one music video.
Yeah, any per episode or respectively in each episode or short within an episode. What else did I want to? Oh, so here's a fascinating thing, and this something that caught my eye in this one is we see a bedroom in this house. Daria comes over to meet Beavis and BUtt-Head, and they're in a bedroom, and it's filthy. I don't recall if there was more than one bed in it.
Yeah.
But this is the one where they reveal. She says, BUtt-Head says, everything I know I learned from my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And Beavis says, yeah, me too. And she says, you guys have the same dad. And they're like, maybe, we don't know.
Yeah, they're not sure on that one.
So this, and I don't know, it's unclear if it's Beavis or BUtt-Head's room or if it's both of if it's a bedroom they share for some reason at this point in the series. I don't know, but there's a lot of trash in it. It's a very filthy room.
I also want to point out at the beginning of the episode, the science experiment that BUtt-Head's doing at the beginning. He lights a firecracker at the base of a rocket that just falls over, and he says, and that was the first teacher to be launched into space, which I think is a Challenger explosion joke.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, and then the teacher said that the project was really offensive, which further plays into my understanding that it's a Challenger explosion joke.
Yes, for
and then she gets mad. Yeah, then she gets mad about that, and I think that's why she gets paired up with Daria.
Okay, I didn't catch that joke the first time around, but yeah, that's a very edgy joke for 1993.
Oh yeah,
that's what 86 is when.
Yeah.
It's like the mid to late 80s.
Yeah.
If you don't know, for the younger folks, there was a moon mission, I think. There were some astronauts. There were 7 of them. They went up in space. The whole country was watching, and their rocket exploded before they left Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, and one of the people that was going up with them was a teacher.
Yeah, school teacher, and it was a huge deal back in like 86. I want to say 86, might have been 87. It was around there, but the Challenger explosion joke.
Yeah,
I totally missed. This is still when this show was on at like 7 p.m. too. Like it's not even after the controversy. Holy crap, that's a good catch.
Yeah, because they don't make it super obvious. They never say Challenger, but I'm pretty sure that's what that was about at the start of the episode and why the teacher gets so mad at them.
Yeah. I was trying to see if there's the first music video is Weird Science by Oingo Boingo, and you pointed out that is the title of this episode is Scientific Stuff. So at least that one is connected to the episode. Firewoman, I guess you could argue would be could be referencing Daria.
Yeah. And I think that's the one with the thing about tattoos, and Beavis says that he wishes he was born with a tattoo, and BUtt-Head says, "You're not born with tattoos. You get them when you join the Navy."
Yeah, which is a funny thing for us to see right away, because the newer episode we just reviewed was Tattoo. Go check it out.
It's a great episode.
Yeah, on this here channel. Or it'll be coming out. I don't know. It'll be up before this one. You would have seen it last week when you're watching this. I feel like the Mr. Show sketch where he's like, "No, we talked. It's a live call in, but you call in about the topic we talked about last week." where it's just all mixed up. Anyways, so then it surprised me the Danzig video they're watching. They call Danzig a wuss.
Yeah,
which is like blasphemous almost for a metalhead.
Yeah, well, the song gets a little slow in the middle.
Yeah, there's like a quieter part.
Yeah.
In the song, I guess the Misfits is more punk than metals, but these guys are metal, so maybe that's why they're.
He kind of straddles both.
Yeah.
Depending on what band he's in.
Yeah, they did some very metal stuff in Misfits. A lot of death and murder and mayhem. And then the Devil Inside, I don't know. Yeah, the rest of them don't really have any sort of theme with the with this episode. Daria also, we were talking, uses the phrase, Butthead asked her, "Do you get periods?"
Yeah.
And she says something about...
She says, how about you do an experiment and measure the friction caused by digitally oscillating your wiener?
Yeah, which is a great way to say jerk off. It's a very Daria way.
Yeah, why don't you just go jerk off, eh?
It's crazy how much in this early... Daria is pretty much this character forever.
Yeah.
This is like, you get a very good sense of who she's going to be for the rest of the show in this first appearance.
Yeah.
And I mean, they go deeper, you know, and there's like more to her and everything, but this is pretty much the Daria we see for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Beavis and BUtt-Head are still changing, I feel. The basic dynamic is there.
Yeah, well, I think
this early
that the Daria series is more of a thing about character growth than Beavis and BUtt-Head is.
Yeah.
Like, it's a more reflective show.
Well, I mean, from here, even in this show, Daria is pretty set in stone. This is her attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, with Beavis and BUtt-Head, they feel like prototypes at this point.
Yeah.
This early in the show, whereas Daria, I think, is more... You get a lot more of her, but this wouldn't be out of place for season 7 Daria to kind of be the same character.
And I really like that this episode really, to me, is the first one that really feels like a full episode of Beavis and BUtt-Head, where there's kind of a pseudo 3-act structure with the 3 separate animated things that are happening in different... There might even be... I think there's 4 different animated segments that happen in different places.
Yeah.
You get kind of a better sense of a story going on.
It changes location. Like you go to you start in the school, you go, it's in their bedroom where she comes over to talk to them. And then we're back at the school, and then they're back on the couch. So it's like every scene is a different location in this one.
Yeah, and it kind of has more of an arc, and there's more of a story, kind of start to finish.
Yeah, because it ends with them. She turns the experiment into this, like, how stupid are they, nature versus nurture kind of question, because she just realizes they're both very dumb.
And
she has Beavis show his talent, where he's like, and by making my mouth different shapes, he's beating on his forehead.
Yeah.
By changing the shape of my mouth, I can cause different acoustics kind of thing, and I forget what BUtt-Head does, but it's equally stupid.
He blows on his thumb until he passes out or something.
Oh, yeah. If you take 3 deep breaths. And I actually remember doing this as a kid in the 90s, where you would crouch down and breathe real heavy and then stand up fast, blow on but your thumb's not important. It just keeps you from letting any air out, and you get lightheaded and you'll pass out. is what it's like a pass out game. But it's a very dumb thing kids do sometimes.
Yeah, but in the case of nature versus nurture, she kind of settles on both things.
Yeah, 'cause she gets a glimpse at their home life when he says, everything I learned from my dad.
Yeah.
Which you could take to mean he doesn't know anything because there is no dad.
Yeah.
So that's the episode. Is there anything... I keep coming back to the bedroom thing because I just... I want to keep track, and maybe we'll see if we can figure out where they actually live.
Yeah.
I know later you find out it's Shirley Beavis's house, but that's much later, so...
Yeah.
Not sure what he had in mind at this point. But season 2 off to a good start for me. Instantly you're like, this is what this show is.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do ratings. I'd give this about 3.5 stars. This one's, it's not quite fully fleshed out yet, but it's solid, and you get a good character introduction.
I'm gonna go 4. Not because there's anything especially funny in here that I cling to, but for the first appearance of Daria, who I love, and for this is kind of like, I feel like they have the formula now. This is like they went away between the last few episodes and this one, and then this is the next year, I believe. Or much months later. It's like they went away, they got their shit together, and came back.
Yeah,
with they kind of know what the show is now, and they're making a bunch of them, and I'm excited to get into the rest of them.
Yeah.
So 4 stars for me. I think that's it for this one.
Yep.
Got any other stuff?
No, thank you. Drive through.
All right.